we're just gonna hit that go live button and see what that does. Oh, look, it sends us live. That's very nice. That's very nice indeed. Okay. All right, everyone. Oh, okay, it says I'm live. Okay, cool. All right. So, hey, everyone. Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to the stream for episode 2 of Star Wars Skeleton Crew. This one is called Way, Way Out Past the Barrier. Um, and I do have something to say about the titles, but before we get into that, I'll save that for the pre-mortem. But I want to I actually want to talk about the thumbnails real quick. I don't know if you guys have seen the thumbnails that I have used for these 2 episodes, but the first one, I don't think I discussed it during the last stream. I really feel like the thumbnail that I used for episode 1 really nailed it. Because it is a bunch of kids in the cockpit of a starship screaming. And if you have any genre savviness, if you have watched The Goonies or any kid adventure movie, I don't know, Space Camp comes to mind, Flight of the Navigator, stuff like that. Like, what's happened. What's happened, like they're in over their heads, they are screaming, and the adventure has started whether they want it to or not. And so I felt like that first thumbnail really kind of captures the essence of the first episode. Now, for the second episode of Star Wars Skeleton Crew, I actually called Hail to the Geeks over, and I kind of pointed to because it's a picture of the pirates, and apparently it's a picture of Brutus, who's the main subject of the picture. And and I asked Hail to the Geeks, I'm like, okay, so because again, Hail to the Geeks works with me, and I asked Hail to the Geeks, so out of these guys, which one of them is Mama Fratelli? And Hail to the Geeks had no idea what I was talking about. Hail to the Geeks had never seen the Goonies. Hail to the Geeks, you asked, have I read anything? Have you watched anything? Like, you've been referring to this as the Goonies in space, but you haven't seen the Goonies. Come on, you know? No. It's all good. And I have I have let Hail to the Geeks know where you can watch the Goonies. If you want to watch it. It is streaming on Max, by the way. And if you haven't seen the Goonies, if you're watching this, I highly, highly recommend the Goonies. I could name a bunch of other kind of kid venture movies from the 80s, but really the Goonies is probably it. So anyways, one of the benefits of these kinds of live streams is that once I'm doing the second one, yeah, like I don't need to do the sound test. I already know everything's ready. I've got the episode queued up, so we can kind of jump into this fairly quickly. Let me see. I just want to have a quick look, and oh right. I should put up a poll. Okay. All right. And the poll is going to be this. Have you seen the Goonies? All right. It's a yes or no answer. And feel free to tell me in the chat if you intend to watch it. You really should. If you like this show, you gotta see the Goonies. Like, it's it's spiritually based on it so very hard. So, all right. Anyways, there is the poll, so that way you guys can hopefully interact with it a little bit. And yeah, feel free to tell me, have you seen it? Have you not seen it? What do you think of it if you have seen it? And if you haven't seen it, when are you going to see it? All right. Anyways, I think we're going to go ahead and get into it. Again, we're just going to do the reaction video portion of the recording, and then we're going to get right into the episode, which I've already got up on the screen, and we're going to get into it right now. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to this watch along and reaction to Star Wars Skeleton Crew. We're watching episode 2, and this one is called Way, Way Out Past the Barrier. So, what I like about this title and what I like about the title of the first episode, This Could Be a Real Adventure, these phrases for these titles of these episodes really do sound like things that kids would say. You know, this could be a real adventure, or we're way, way out past the barrier. Like, I could totally have seen myself saying something like that at that age. And so I kind of like that. I kind of like that these titles, they're not trying to be clever. They're not trying to be literate or adult or anything. I really feel like this is a series so far that is wearing its heart on its sleeve. It is designed to appeal to the kids in us. I also feel like it is designed to appeal to kids, and I don't have a problem with any media that does that. Now, there are certain kids' media that I probably will not end up watching. There is, for instance, uh, there's a there's a production of Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, which I believe is currently on Disney Plus, like it's a current show. I'm not talking about the original one from the 1980s. And that one is very clearly marketed to kids. And it's marketed to very, very, very young kids. And I might watch an episode here and there, but I have a feeling it's not something I'm ever going to watch. I don't have a problem with something being marketed to kids as long as adults can sink their teeth into it as well. And I feel like a lot of really successful properties are really good at telling stories that appeal to kids, and then that are also, they also run deep enough that adults love them as well. One of the like one piece of media that really comes to mind for something like this is Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is an amazing, amazing show. I'm talking about the cartoon version. Um, I like the live action version, but so far there's only one season, and I know certain people have their issues with it, but whatever. Um, but the cartoon tells a story that appeals to kids. I think technically it appeals to like 6 to 10-year-old boys specifically, but it also appeals to girls, and adults have really gotten into that media, and I'm definitely one of those adults that was like, "Oh my god, this is so awesome." So, and again, I feel like this, I'm not saying that Star Wars Skeleton Crew does that, but I do feel like it has the potential to do that. And so far, I'm just enjoying this for what it is, which is basically kind of a kid venture, a reliving of movies kind of like The Goonies, or, you know, The Flight of the Navigator, or Space Camp, or something like that. And so I am very much looking forward to this next episode. I don't know much about it, but it looks like, well, let's see. I know that Jude Law is supposed to be in this show, and unless I missed something big, I don't think we saw him during the last episode. So hopefully we're going to see him during this episode, and probably in addition to seeing more of the kids, we're probably going to see more about the space pirates and Brutus. So I'm eager to see more, and we're going to get to it in just a moment. If you enjoy these reactions, please go ahead and thwip the like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, if you enjoy these reactions, consider sharing this out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. You can find the full and unedited live stream of these reactions on my YouTube channel. Each show has its own playlist under the category Watch Party. And I think that's everything, right? Oh, no, I didn't get everything. Okay. Whether you like or dislike this episode, let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this show. And I think that's everything. So we're going to go ahead and get started in just a second. And yeah, we're just gonna get to it in a moment. So, oh, excuse me, KG, welcome back. Good to see you. All right, slipping on you old headphones. Okay, all right, guys. Okay, all right, everyone. Here we go. Star Wars Skeleton Crew, Episode 2. Way, way out past the barrier. Here we go. See, I like to think I was Wim, but honestly, I was probably more of a Neil as a kid. The thought of adventure really scared me as a kid. I liked to be safe where things make sense. Don't touch anything. And what does he do? He goes and he pushes the blinking green button. That's not just a starship. That's like a freighter or something. And here we go into the hyperspace. So is this musical interlude for the Star Wars banner, is that just like for this show, do you think? Like it. I think it's really good. It's not what I expect. Here we go, hurtling. And there's my thumbnail from the previous episode. I think I'm Neil. I think I was Neil. Ooh, yeah. Probably best not to mess with a starship when it's at warp or hyperspeed. Yeah, that's a great question. Yes. Jesus, girl, chill. Uh, is this ship haunted? Are there insane zombies on this ship? Fern. Okay, all right. Oh, is that the droid? Is that the droid from earlier? Uh, what? Gremlins? Uh, your captain's dead, dude. Oh, I'm pretty sure he is. Dang, Fern throwing down. Captain! Wow. KB is just like, yeah, it's your fault. Are you kidding me? His name is Shmee? The droid's name is Shmee? She's making a bluff check. Battle to the death, huh? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'd probably put $5 on Fern. Okay, yeah, this is a lot to take in. AB is just like, yeah, I got it. But does she? Does she? I wish you hadn't said that. I'm not gonna touch. Wow. He really is leaning into the whole Smee thing. Mr. Smee, get us to the nearest star point. I mean, he was clearly offline at the time. File not found. Oh, God. Poor Neil. Aldani? Nice. Okay, so which of you kids studied astrogation in school? Use the title, yes. Oh my God. Okay, who is voicing Smee? I need to know this. Very simple title. I like that. He's voiced by Nick Frost? It's perfect. Yeah, well, maybe you should, instead of searching, do some investigating. Okay. So Wim's dad is okay, at least he cares for his kid's physical well-being, sorry. Where-being. Oh, well, that's definitely not a droid skeleton. Oh my God. My asthma is acting up just seeing all that dust. Why would we want to go home? What's waiting for me at home? Little baby Tulu. He's got a pirate hat on. I love it. Oh, does it? Did you see that look in his eyes? It's like, we're going to the starport? What? Oh boy. Port Borgo. Oh boy. In other words, better watch yourself. This place can get a little rough. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, our blasters. Sure. Yes. I mean, out of the four of them, I would definitely pick Fern as the captain. Like she's kind of the one that will take charge and, you know, navigate a situation. Wim might want to be a captain, but he's more like he's like me in the sense that I will flail about and cause action to happen without meaning to. That's Wim. And now it's all the adults everywhere. I'm sorry, do you need a tip or something? Pay it. Pay it, Wim. He's like, here's what I got. Okay, all right. Don't know why he laughed and then ran off, but okay. Dataries. Okay, Dactaries or Dactaries. Well, someone didn't like his lunch. Yeah, you live with aliens. Like Neil, come on, buddy. You're not exactly human. That's one of the pirates. These must be them pirate boys. Maybe not. Could get a little rough. They all left her. Come on. My God, that's a fairy cat hamster thing? I'm surprised it didn't try to bite her. This has just got to be nuts for them. Death comes to all, but these bargains are rare. Whoa. Don't mess with the droids. What are we children? What? Okay, what is she, like a mother? She genuinely seems to be trying to help them. Yeah, I just told you at Atten. Go where the good smells are to ask the directions. Yeah. Sup? Oh, okay. Griffin, that that guy sounds a lot like Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy. Uh-huh. Ooh. Yep. Oh, collector's item. Okay. All right. Wow. We got some real numismatists among these pirates. And then he just runs. Underlings. At Atten? What? Oh, God. I've got a big lumbering Muppet chasing me. Oh, God. Oh, that was good. Oh, yeah, we just want to steal from these children. Ad Atten is definitely not a treasure planet, at least not in terms of appearance. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You pissed off the wrong Smee. What the? Are his arms hydraulic? You don't want to get hit by those. I love the creature in its eye. You can see her jaw tightening when she says that. Dang. Smee is a real one, man. Look at him. Oh, this is great. I'm loving this. Smee's like, you want to mess with my captain some more? Hmm? Yes, sir. We're heading back. What the heck? Uh, cannot kids be pirates? Yeah. Oh, poor little creature. Okay, it'd be really funny if we find out that the creature is driving Shmi. Your starport? Really? Ooh. I like Fern. They will talk. A brig is a prison. You don't know what a brig is? You need to watch more Star Trek. Oh, poor Neil. Yes. Get the rock out of the brig. I'm getting real Groot, Rocket, and Yondu vibes here. I mean, fairly responsive little critter, all things considered. Just call him Shmee. You may as well just call him three, or may as well just call him Shmee. Yeah, that's just weird. Okay, he didn't think that at the time. Here he is. I mean, he's in here. He's in prison here with you guys. Wait a minute. She really is like, wow. Oh, he's using the force. We got a force user here. Nice reveal. But if you could get that key this entire time, why did you not get it before? Okay, all right. That was a that was a that was a good way to end the episode. I liked it. So, all right. Okay. So, let's see. Let me just see. First of all, let's see. We got two votes. One of you has seen the Goonies, one of you has not. Okay. All right, let's see. Um KG said, hold on. I think it was like some weird combo of all the kids, but maybe especially Fern, but quiet like KB. That's fair. Yeah. When the droid's designation was SM33, I could not help but start laughing. That was great. It's like, oh my god, seriously? You got a droid first mate and his name is Smee? That was brilliant. I mean, it was on the nose, but I liked it. So, I liked the an elephant afraid of a mouse. Shocker. Oh yeah, yeah. I like the Eldani reference. That was good. And yeah, the fact that that's Nick Frost is freaking perfect. That's great. So, KG says that she also wasn't as decisive as Fern, though. More go with the flow like Neil. Allergen alert. No kidding, man. Like, I'm looking at all that stuff and I'm like, God, I would need my inhaler to go on this adventure so badly. And I'd be using it all the time, you know? Right? Neil probably feels like he's native to Adatin, though. I mean, maybe they are, you know? Hey, Criffer, don't swear at the kids. Smee time. Maybe have a force user. Yeah, I mean, I suppose, like, he wouldn't be the first person in the Star Wars universe to pose as a force user. So, like, really, the only other thing I could possibly think of is that maybe he's the masked pirate captain from the first episode, and his crew turned on him. Um, but even then, he could have still hidden the fact that he was a force user. Like, he could have been a Jedi, hid during the purge, used his force abilities for piracy because it was how he was able to make a living, and then just kept his Jedi heritage like under wraps from the rest of his crew. So, I mean, that's one possibility. So, why indeed, yeah. One or two reasons he also needed a ship, or he is an insider for the pirates to find at Atten. Yeah, that would be that would be one possibility. So, I believe he's using the kids to get a ship and get to Adatin for that treasure, perhaps to get back in his crew's good graces. Okay, so we're pretty sure that he's Silvo then. Yeah. You can tell by Silvo's speech pattern, very Jude Law. Okay. Yeah. I mean, and that makes a certain amount of sense. Like, okay, why was the captain masked? Why didn't we see his face before he was replaced by Brutus? So yeah, no, I'm kind of with you on that. So you know, we'll probably see a betrayal coming, but I will be very interested to see what his motivation is for possibly getting to Ad-Atten. So we'll see. But yeah, okay. Um, all right, we're gonna go ahead and do the post-mortem. So uh, all right, so this was another good episode. We got the kids at a spaceport, and we got to meet Shmi. I am not going to call the droid SM33. He is Shmi. All right, that's what I'm going to call him. Everyone can get used to it. But we got to meet him. We got to see Fern convince him that she's the captain. And then we got to see Smee throw down on some pirates when they stepped to Fern. And that was just great. I loved it. Uh, Most of the episode was the kids trying to figure out, how they could get back home. And one of the developments that came up was that at Atten, at least according to the people in the station, which, by the way, what was it called? Borgo Bay or something? Did that place not strike you very much to be like maybe Tortuga from Pirates of the Caribbean? Hmm? Maybe a little bit? I'm just saying, like, yeah, I could see that. I could totally see that. Um, but yeah, the kids are trying to find information. They start flashing around. Wim starts flashing around some of that currency that he has, and people are like, "Wait a minute, what are these? No, 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 no." And it also kind of makes me like, as we're discovering this stuff, it's making me wonder. Okay, well then, what is the? Why does At-Aten have a barrier around it then? Like, I understand the concept of a planetary shield and things like that, but like this is different. This is a barrier. This is something you can see from the sky. It is something that is supposedly very dense. It's, violating the barrier or breaching the barriers considered a violation by the safety droids on the planet. What is going on this planet? What is going on? I feel like we might have some kind of a masterpiece society that maybe was not accounted for during the Galactic Civil War. I don't know. I do not know. But we've raised quite a few questions if you're looking for them in this episode that kind of make you go, okay, all right, what is going on? Like, it's not the kids that are the issue, it might be their entire planet. And I'm really curious to know more about that. So but yeah, overall this was a fun episode. It was fun watching Fern outsmart Shmee. It was fun watching the kids get around and deal with. Hello, Trouble. Hi. Hello, baby. How are you? You know you shouldn't be up here, right? You know you shouldn't be up here. Hello, sweetie. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much that even though you shouldn't be here and you're coming on here in the middle of my little diatribe, that I'm just going to sit here and pet you for at least a couple minutes before I pick you up and move you. Yes, I will. Yes, I will, because you're a queen. You know that? You're Queen Trouble. Yes, you are. Trouble is, you know what? Trouble is an executive producer on my YouTube channel. You know, she is. She is. Okay, sweetie. I need you to get off, okay? I'm going to need at least a few minutes so I can finish up, okay? And she's laying down on my desk exactly the way I don't want her to. All right, guys. Well, you guys have earned it at this point. I'm going to go ahead and activate the trouble cam. And let's see. And there's Trouble's butt right there. There she is. And there is her head right there. It's now out of frame. So, hello, baby. How are you? Here we go. There we are. There you go. Now you guys can see her at least a little bit. All right. Okay. Here we go, guys. This is Trouble. She is the executive producer on the channel. Yeah. She tells me get up there and stream and make some money so you can buy more treats for me. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Huh? I love you. Okay. All right. Okay, so with all of that said, I'm going to continue and all right, baby. If you can't stay still, I gotta move you. All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn off the trouble cam then. So, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love this kitty. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, so we've got things going on like with Adatin itself. And I mean overall it's just kind of like, oh, okay, what is going on here? And I'm interested to know. I want to know more. What is going on? Is Adatin like, is it some kind of a Jedi sanctuary planet in secret? I don't know. Is there some kind of cryptic treasure there? Is there some bigger meaning to the planet itself? I just don't know, and I can't wait to find out. So, anyways, for the most part, really enjoyed this episode. I didn't really have any narrative issues like I did with the previous episode. One or two, they weren't that big, but for this episode, I really couldn't find much. Nick Frost is going to be great as a pirate first mate droid. I love that. So you know, I think so far I feel like the kids are all giving very strong performances. The kids so far are they're the anchors of this show. You can say that Jude Law is the main draw here because he's obviously the one with the biggest star power, but right now it's the kids that are putting in the work. It is the kids that I am actually interested in. It's the kids who are basically driving the action at this point, and I think that's great. I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait to see more. And overall, I really, really enjoyed this episode. And hopefully you did as well. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and thwip the like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, if you enjoyed this, please consider sharing this reaction out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. What did you think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know why in the comments. I'd love to have a conversation with you about this show. You can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. Each show has its own playlist under the category Watch Party. And I think that, oh, right. And channel memberships are active now on the Spidey Librarian YouTube channel. Check out the membership tiers and see what perks you'd like access to. Benefits include shoutouts, members-only streams, members-only videos, early access to certain uploaded videos, and of course my custom emotes and badges. Check out the membership tiers and see which benefits you'd like access to. All right, and I think that's everything. So thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Okay. You were wondering where Trouble was? Yeah, she's always around. She's always around. Even if she's not on camera. I have found that trying to get her onto camera when she doesn't want to be is just useless, so I just let her come onto camera naturally. So we found 2 kittens on our back deck, so now we have 2 geriatric cats and 2 kittens. Oh boy, what a combo that must be. Definitely something wrong with Adatin. Yeah, I agree. I agree, and I really want to see what it is. So, all right, let's see. The kids are great. No, I like the kids. I really like the actress who's playing Fern. I think she's doing a good job. But so far, everyone has had kind of like not a big moment, but at least a fairly well-defined character moment that makes me go, okay, that's this person's role in this adventure. So really am enjoying it. So all right, and I think that's everything. I may go ahead and live stream a little Stardew Valley after this. Might play for a little while, but I'm pretty much done with this. This was great, and you guys can count on me doing the watch parties on Tuesday nights for this show. So feel free to join me. Again, if you think I should wait until like 9 o'clock to do them, seriously, like comment, let me know. just say, hey, yeah, if you wait until 9 o'clock, I'll watch it with you, or, no, start them at 8:30 and I'll watch with you then. Like, let me know what you would prefer. Otherwise, I think at this point I'll keep them at 8:30. So, but in the meantime, I think I'm going to go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and chatting and just kind of being engaged during this. I really appreciate it. It really helps make these kinds of streams a lot more fun. So thanks very much for doing that. And yeah, take care. This is Spidey Librarian. And until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.